The camera car in this collision was written off, and the bus driver is the driver that's responsible for this collision and the damage to the camera car. The bus driver at the scene said that the camera car driver should have chosen to collide with the parked cars on the near side to avoid the collision with the bus. Upon seeing this video footage, the bus company's insurer admitted liability for the collision and they settled the camera car driver's claim in full. Some of the comments on the original video holding the camera car driver to blame were insane. More on that in just a moment. This video does come from one of my viewers. If you'd like to send me your own video footage, you can do so on the website that's linked on my profile page. You might as well drop a follow whilst you're at it. The basic explanation here, which is obvious if you watch the clip objectively without emotion, is that the camera car was established in passing the parked cars before the bus arrived on the scene. There were no gaps for the camera car to pull into, therefore they are established and have priority over the bus. The bus continued and that road ain't wide enough for the two of them, so there was a collision. The people victim blaming the camera car driver were doing some serious mental gymnastics to find fault on the camera car driver. Some said the camera car driver was too slow, others said that they were too fast, some said that they were too far out and should make room for the bus, some said that they were too close to the parked cars and should move out further. It's almost like those who get this one wrong will ignore the obvious facts and just choose to victim blame rather than hold the person responsible. They'll blind themselves to the actions of the bus driver to put blame on the camera car driver because they can't help but victim blame. As usual, they forget the basics, like watching footage shot on a wide field of view lens makes things look faster than they are, and it makes things look further away than they are, especially in the corners of a video where the fisheye element of a dashcam field of view is more prominent. The camera vehicle was in fact right up against the cars parked on the left, and you can see that on the video itself at the point of the collision. Then there were the people that thought that the camera car doesn't have priority over the bus because the obstruction was on the camera car's side of the road. They would have had a point under two specific circumstances. If the camera car driver could see the bus before they started passing the parked cars, they couldn't because it wasn't there. Or if there were some gaps big enough for the camera car to swing into once they had recognised that the bus was approaching. There wasn't any. So that point is completely invalidated. The camera car was established in passing the parked cars before the bus arrived. That means that they get priority over the bus. The bus driver could clearly see that because we can verify that with the dash cam footage. Now, I just know someone will also be questioning, why was the camera car written off? Because it was just a clipped wing mirror, wasn't it? Again, just because you only see a wing cover float across the frame of the video doesn't mean that there isn't damage that you can't see. The bus didn't just impact the mirror, it also dented the offside door panel, scraped the offside alloys, the rear offside quarter panel, and also somehow managed to pull the rear bumper away from the offside of the rear of the car, burning it in the process. With that level of damage, it would not be economical to repair a car of that age or value. In conclusion, it's always a good reminder that nobody ever has right of way. It's one of the first things printed in the highway code, and of course you should always give way to avoid a collision. If any of this doesn't sit right with you, it may just be that driving isn't a thing that you should be doing. Lovely jubbly, sound as a pound.